official. Successful batch repatriations anticipated during the second or third week of October. Israel has reportedly been heavily bombarding Lebanon since last week, claiming to be targeting Hezbollah locations, according to an AFP report. Iran recently fired ballistic missiles at key military and strategic targets and security targets in Israel after its attacks in Lebanon. DMW imposed a Level 3 alert on Lebanon, prohibiting the entry and departure of both new and returning OFWs. The presence of 17 Chinese warships in the West Philippine Sea has escalated tensions as recent incidents of harassment against Philippine vessels have been reported. Chinese ships and aircraft have pursued and intimidated Filipino ships, particularly those delivering supplies to fishermen near disputed areas. Experts stress that China's actions challenge Philippine sovereignty and international law, but they believe the strategy is aimed at intimidation rather than provoking war. The Philippine government, supported by the international community, remains firm in its stance to protect its territorial waters despite the growing challenges.
State volcanologists have confirmed that the Taal volcano will remain under alert level 1 following a minor phreatomagmatic eruption on Wednesday afternoon. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, or PHIVOLCS, reported that the 11-minute eruption at 4:21 p.m. was due to the sudden contact of water with shallow magma. This type of minor eruption is common for Taal, especially after its major explosion in January 2020. Alert level 1 indicates a low level of volcanic unrest with slight increases in volcanic earthquakes, steam, and gas activity. The recent eruption produced a black plume and steam reaching 2,400 meters, drifting northeast.
Marami na po tayong mga ganitong minor events sa Taal Volcano. Kung naalala po natin noong 2021 and 2022, marami po tayong ganitong maliliit na mga phreatomagmatic events.
6 volcanic tremors were recorded, each lasting between 2 to 10 minutes. On Monday, the Taal volcano emitted 1,354 tons of sulfur dioxide gas. Despite these activities, PHIVOLCS maintains that alert level 1 remains in effect. On the second day of Certificate of Candidacy, or COC filing, some big names have appeared to gun for the 2025 elections. That includes Senator Imee Marcos, who's running again for Senate, but this time as an independent candidate, despite being initially included in the administration slate. Former Senators Panfilo Lacson and Tito Soto also came in on Wednesday to try the Senate again. The two were former running mates in the 2022 elections for presidential and vice presidential positions. Meanwhile, Senator Lito Lapid also came in hopeful for another term. Not only big names in politics filed their COCs, vlogger Diwata, who's seeking a House seat under the vendors party list, talked to the media despite being only a 4th nominee.
Vendors po kasi, wala po talagang nagre-represent para po magkaroon ng boses ang bawat maninindang Pilipino. Kaya po nandito kami ngayon para tumayo bilang isang boses ng bawat maninindang Pilipino.
Overall in sports, the UP Fighting Maroons are just a win away from sweeping round 1 in UAAP Season 87. The Diliman-based squad beat the USD Growling Tigers Wednesday at Smart Araneta Coliseum 81-70. UP remains undefeated so far with a 6-0 win-loss record. Fighting Maroons will renew their rivalry against the defending champions, the De La Salle Green Archers, in a sold-out game on Sunday, October 6th. That's right, so sold out, not even I have tickets. In the next game, the UE Red Warriors rose above the Ateneo Blue Eagles 69-62 to end a 9-year skid dating all the way back to 2015. UE has won 4 straight, and up next, the Adamson Soaring Falcons are up on dock also on Sunday. Now let's go on to tennis. Victory for Carlos Alcaraz in China Open. The Spanish sensation won the Beijing final on Wednesday, stunning world number 1 Jannik Sinner in 3 sets for his 16th ATP Tour title.
And now for some entertainment news. Only 4 queens remain on the stage of the Drag Race Philippines Season 3. On the penultimate episode of the reality drag show, Zimba Ding lost the lip-sync battle and was eliminated from the show. That leaves the ticket to the RuPaul crown to sisters Angel and Maxi, Provinciana Representative Kiana, and age-defying Tita Baby. Hosted by Paolo Ballesteros, the grand finale of the most coveted drag franchise premieres October 10th. The winners of the first 2 seasons were Precious Paula Nicole and Captivating Kat Kat, respectively.
A lot to talk about in the show later on. Remember, later on we have another beauty queen coming over, another great advocacy. Also, funnily enough, still involving food.
Food is life.
I know,
Literally, our show revolves around food.
No, we're this close to becoming a food show.
I know. And I love it how this show is like the stop for beauty queens.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
100%.
I mean, why not,
We
right?
attract beauty.
Because we have one already sitting here with us.
Exactly. That's
So
why
back
we
in the
attract
day-
all these
And our
beauty
name
queens.
is It's a Beautiful Day, so...
Exactly.
It works. You
Yeah,
know,
it
it's all
does.
in the name. But of course, later on, we're going to have that important conversation in the show, especially talking about the food security and how we can work towards getting that food security. Miss Friendship International Philippines, Imee Soyangco, tells us about her advocacy and her journey to the global crown. Don't go away. It's a beautiful day. We'll be right back.
Yeah, here we are. I'm speechless. I'm completely speechless, but I'm looking forward to going into that last event with friends and family by my side and just having a good time. The pressure will be off. See what I can do there. So, yeah, wow. Time to celebrate.
Yeah, it's the crowd was definitely a bit louder for me at the end. I could feel them behind me as much as they were Kivo at the start, but it was fun. I really thought James and Costa were gonna add some real pressure to me, but it seems today that I got it from Andrea and Alexi, and that's the beauty of the sport. You're always battling new people and having fun against your competitors, and to stand up there with these two on the podium is a new podium we've never had before, so it's cool.
Now, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas expects improvements in the country's external payments, leading to a higher surplus. Philippine shares enter bull market territory after surging past the 7,400 level.
Get the latest on the economy and the financial markets, down to each basis point.
Everything is looking good for us. What are your thoughts on this? Given that the tides are changing, how have you revised your target?
Basis Points with Mikey Oreta. Weekdays, 9:30 a.m. on PNC, the Billionario News Channel.
And welcome back. You're still watching It's a Beautiful Day. You've heard Miss Congeniality, now you'll hear Miss Friendship. This morning, she tells us how this title calls for more than just a friendly face. Because Imee Soyangco joins us live in the studio to talk about how she is an ally in the food security advocacy. Good morning, Imee.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. This is such an interesting topic to me. I think you're the first beauty queen that I know that's talking about food security. But also, congratulations on your title, Miss Friendship. Can you tell us more about Miss Friendship?
Oh yeah, so Miss Friendship is all about connecting with one nation from another, and it transcends. It uses friendship to transcend borders and build global connections, and uses friendship to connect with one another.
Right, you must have been the most Miss Congeniality, right? In like the previous batch.
Yeah. Were you?
I hope so.
She is Miss Friendship. So food security, you are a food tech.
I am a food technologist.
I think that's amazing.
Just graduated this year.
Oh wow! Congratulations!
2024 has been your year.
Yes, I'm really happy.
So food technology, just in case, some of our viewers don't really know what this is all about. What is food technology, and why did you choose to focus on food security, food technology to be your advocacy?
So food technology, it's all about nutrition. It has the engineering side of it, biology, microbiology, every single thing. So what I focus about food security here is that, number one, I saw how difficult it is for a lot of people to find sufficient quality and nutritious food. And it is really heartbreaking to see a lot of people fight for the food that they eat, which is a necessity. I believe it is a fuel for them to live every day. So that's why I wanted to focus on food security.
So essentially, you're a food scientist, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So cool. I'm so interested in that. Can you tell us more how you give back to the community being a food tech?
Well, in one of my advocacies, I try to connect with a lot of people, especially the street dwellers and the detainees in Santa Ana, Manila. I am actually from Miss Manila, and that was one of my advocacy there. And what we do is that I create a specific menu plan for them to be able to navigate their way throughout their budget. It is a limited budget from all the donations that they get from the church. So that's how they try to use the 2,000 peso budget for 100 people.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's
2,000 pesos.
crazy.
That's crazy.
For 100 people.
Yes.
Can you give us like a sample of your menu, like in a day?
Just recently, I just created a breakfast menu, which includes daing na bangus, rice, and egg.
Okay.
And then for lunch, I had chop suey, fried chicken, and another rice. So it is still very difficult to find a lesser cost for it.
Yeah. A more cost-efficient dish.
Yes.
2,000 pesos for 100 people? I'm still...
I can't imagine it. Like, right? 1,000 people.
And
but
it's
you're
really
able
not
to,
enough.
It is. It isn't. Yeah. But you're able to come up with a menu that covers, their budget and also will be nutritious for the ones who are going to take this meal, right?
Yes. And I'm very, very thankful for all the volunteers in Santa Ana. And they really put out their time to cook, and they wake up 5 a.m. and start their day and deliver all the food for all the people. And it's so heartbreaking, but also so nice to see the smiles of the people that you can help through this.
So can we volunteer as well for your advocacy?
You can also help in cooking, or you can also give your donations. And I also plan to travel a lot more in other places and find more chances for me to bring out this advocacy of mine.
Okay. And aside from food security, you have a couple other advocacies as well, correct?
Yes.
Can you talk more about those?
Well, for my other advocacies, one is, of course, mental health. And being a beauty queen, it takes a toll on us when it comes to bashing, when it comes to body dysmorphia, which is why I am here. Of course, we all try to become a little bit more mindful of what we do, focus more on our core, and really believe that we are more than what people say.
So what do you do, to combat this? right? Sometimes I'm sure there will be times that you feel down yourself, right?
Definitely, yeah.
So how do you combat this?
So I was able to realize that your core is really the foundation of yourself. You have to find the best support system,
right,
because they are the ones who will lift you up. And of course, as a food technologist, I believe that in taking the right amount of food, nutritious food, it will not only help you physically, but also mentally.
Right.
So yeah, it is both a fuel for your body and for your soul.
No, and during my time when I did pageants, I actually wasn't getting enough nutrition because I was on a diet.
Yeah.
So how do you handle your nutrition on a day-to-day basis while still keeping a beautiful physique?
Well, it's really hard, but yeah, being a food technologist, I was able to help also my co-candidates by letting them find a joy in every food that they eat.
Okay.
So I try to make them a little bit of a food and let them try it and tell them, oh, look at this. It just costs a little bit amount of calories, but you can still eat yummy, healthy food, and it's still enough for you, enough fuel for you for the day, right?
Girl, where were you when I did my pageant? I was literally eating almonds. I mean, so what do you guys eat? So what are those foods that you bring your
Well, one
co-candidates?
of my favorite meals to do is my chicken wraps. It is.
Ooh.
Yes. So it's still different in some ways. I use different dips, but it's about chicken wraps, lettuce, and a lot of caramelized onions and all that
Had me at
goodies.
onions.
Right? It's, you know, diet and nutrition doesn't have to be sad.
I know.
My stomach's growling. I got so
And
hungry.
I think her being a food nutritionist really works for her, you know, as a
of
beauty
course.
queen. She gets
She has
to,
an upper hand.
yeah,
Yes,
you get
it's a
to,
big help, yeah.
Yeah, you get to have a balanced diet all the time because you know what to eat. You know exactly what to eat, right?
So now let's talk about your Miss Friendship journey. You were telling me earlier you started from representing a barangay to
Yeah.
now the Philippines. How does it feel?
I can still remember like 2
That was your
months
first
ago.
pageant, the barangay pageant?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's Miss Manila.
Miss Manila.
Yeah,
okay.
that was my first pageant. I represented New Panaderos in
okay.
Santa Ana. And then now I get the chance to say Philippines.
Wow.
Right?
Can you give us a sample of your name and how you say the Philippines?
Okay. I'm Imee Soyangco from the Philippines.
Yes, I
love hearing how people say Philippines. Actually, when I read
so
the
much
prompter
energy.
sometimes, when I read the news, when I say Philippines, lumalabas yung pageant.
Inner
girl,
beauty
Philippines!
queen.
So this is your second pageant.
Second pageant.
And you won.
An
Right?
international crown.
Kaya nga, I'm like, girl,
Wow.
that's amazing. What are you doing to prep now for your international pageant?
Well, of course, you have the passerella trainings, you have question and answer trainings. I also have to do a lot of still toning for my body.
Right.
And recently, I've been focusing on reading books because I wanted to have a stable mental health for me to get through this pageant.
Is there an unforgettable experience that you have that you can share with us during your beauty queen journey?
Well, probably an unforgettable experience would be the friendship that we build within.
Of
And that's why
course,
she's
Miss
Miss
Friendship.
Friendship.
It's
Yeah.
the sisterhood, really, that makes every pageant so interesting, bearable, really.
No, I totally agree,
Right?
100%. It's the friendship. You don't go in there like with a mindset. I mean, you kind of do like to win, but
Yeah.
it's the friendships you make along the way.
And still, I'm happy to have all of these kind friends and sisters that I've had during the pageant. And I'm really excited to meet more of them on my upcoming pageant.
And where's your upcoming international pageant?
It will
and
be
when is
held
it?
in China on December 20th.
That's so
yes.
soon.
Are you excited?
I am excited and, of course, a little bit nervous.
Of course.
I think you'll
bet.
do well. Don't worry. I feel like
Yeah.
everybody that comes to our show, they're gonna win. There's like good juju here.
This is like a good luck charm.
Exactly,
Stopping
yeah.
by a beautiful day first,
Right?
before you leave for your pageant.
So if you win Miss Friendship internationally, how are you going to use your platform to push food security, especially
Well,
here in the Philippines?
Having the global platform, I believe, will not only help the Philippines, but of course the whole world, because
Right.
it is just not the Philippines who struggles with this kind of issue. And having to have this kind of platform would allow me to increase my connections, and probably help a lot more people.
Aw, well, I can't wait. We can't wait to watch your journey. Thank you so much for coming
And
on
good
our
luck.
show.
Good
Thank you so
luck.
much.
She's gonna win.
I know.
Yeah, let's claim it.
Let's claim it.
Let's
Let's
claim
claim
it.
it.
The pageant. We'll
So-
root for you. Don't worry.
Please do invite our viewers to check you out online. And where can they watch the pageant this coming December? Yes, please. Over
Hi
here.
everyone, I hope you stay tuned on my journey towards Miss Friendship International, and it will be held on China on December 20th. So stay tuned. Please follow me on my Instagram, Facebook accounts. It's Imee Soyangco, and of course the Instagram accounts of Miss International as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Imee.
Thank
Miss
you.
Friendship right there. Now, guys, when we return, let's uncover the buzz behind the best-selling humble meal called Pastil. From passion to innovation, discover the story behind Mi Pastil and its incredible success. It's a beautiful day. We'll be right back.
Oh my goodness.
Spotlight with this innovative business enterprises that shares growth in our community. We're giving these entrepreneurs a chance to boost their business in the market. Let's join Mai Rodriguez together with different entrepreneurs to know their stories and challenges.
Remember, the road to success is never a straight line.
Pathways to Success, 11 a.m. on BNC, the Billionario News Channel.
Digital service providers like Netflix, Disney Plus, and HBO will now have to pay a 12% VAT with a new law signed by President Marcos. The filing of certificates of candidacies for next year's midterm elections. Among those who have formalized their bids today are former and incumbent senators.
Mai Rodriguez sums up the newsfeed for you halfway through the day. Newsfeed at noon on BNC, the Billionario News Channel.
This is the scorecard where you score the latest news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Rojas, and this is tonight's roundup. On the scorecard tonight, feel like you're somebody who has that desire. Tell us about your experience. Get ready for a thrilling clash, thrilling hostilities, and keep your eyes on the prize. Sports is our business, and business is our sport. This has been the scorecard.
10 p.m. on BNC, the Billionario News Channel.
Welcome back. You are still watching It's a Beautiful Day. Mi Pastil, with its modern twist, has elevated pastil from an ordinary meal. Affordable, delicious, and inspired by the young energy or the energy of young students, it is a business built on heart and innovation. Behind this success story is the bold vision and passion of Briko Galeon. To tell us more about the culinary buzz, we have with us Briko Galeon live, the owner of Mi Pastil. It's a beautiful day, Briko.
Hello po. Hello
He's
po.
so young.
Morning po.
I know.
Morning po.
It's like, oh my God. I mean, I don't,
Batang negosyante,
batang
diba?
negosyante nga. I don't even have to ask for your age. Just looking at him like he's super
I'll
young.
tell you, he's 23.
23 years old.
my
Grabe.
God.
And you already have so many business. One of them, of course, is Mi Pastil. And you brought with us samples of your food. Let's talk about your business. So when did this start? And what inspired you to, put a twist to the ordinary pastil?
Nag-start po yung Mi Pastil actually last year lang.
Okay.
So we started po ng 8 branches ng sarili. Tapos
Casual.
8
Sorry,
branches
8
lang
branches.
naman.
Yeah.
Yes.
This guy literally.
Slow start.
Tapos po by after 4 months to 5 months, doon na po kami nag-start magpa-franchise. Then kasi po dahil nagpa-franchise kami, yung 8 branches na po yun, nag-ROI na rin po sila. So, by that 5 months, nagpa-franchise kami. Then, after a year po, umabot na po tayo ng at least 150.
150 branches in just a year.
my
That is amazing.
Crazy.
So, can you tell us, paano mo binago yung pastil? So, what makes your pastil so special?
Yun po. Yung pastil po kasi, natikman ko siya before nung college pa ako sa Manila. Tapos, merienda ko po siya. So, bakit ko siya ginawang business, ano yung bago sa kanya? Yung pastil po, yun po yung nakatulong sa akin para mag-save ng ipon. Dahil, mura lang po siya nung nasa college pa ako. Like, 15 pesos, 20, may rice ka na, may ulam ka na. So, busog ka na, masarap pa, tapos nakaipon ka pa. So, yun yung gusto kong i-portray din dito sa business na to, na kapag i-business ko siya, makakatulong ako sa mga estudyante, sa mga employees na may mabibili silang food na mura ngayon.
Yes, na masarap.
Busog ka na, masasarapan ka pa.
Correct, correct.
Because I didn't grow up here, I actually don't know what a
Yes,
pastil
can you
is.
tell?
So,
Explain sa balikbayan natin.
I mean, it looks amazing and I'm so excited to try. I just don't know what a
Ano nga yung pastil? Sige, go, explain
So, ang
mo.
pastil po is galing talaga siya sa Mindanao. So,
Okay.
Muslim food po siya. So, halal siya. Bawal po ang pork. And ang nagpapasarap po talaga sa pastil is yung nag-originate siya sa binabalot po siya sa banana leaf.
Oh, I love anything
So,
wrapped
yung
in
aroma
banana
po
leaf.
ng banana leaf, tapos yung rice, tapos yung pastil. So, kinakain lang po talaga siya. I-open mo siya, tapos kamay. So, kahit saan
Can we do
pwede
that
siya.
today? I'd love
Yeah,
to
actually,
Dapat may
Banana
gloves
leaf.
po tayo.
Kaya nandito si Pao and Monique, they want to check
Yeah.
out the food
So, ano
already.
mga
But
flavor
before,
to?
explain mo muna, what you brought for us.
So, eto po yung twist na ginawa natin sa pastil natin. So, ang pastil po talaga, ma'am, is eto lang po siya, rice and chicken. Tapos, ang ginawa po nating twist para may uniqueness po yung business natin is ginawa po natin siyang boodle fight in one plate. So, andyan po lahat ng favorite ng mga
That's
Pinoy.
why it's all here.
Yes po. So, may talong, may banana sweet, kamatis, salted egg, and yung egg po na.
So, ganyan ang pag-serve mo when they go to your restaurant?
Yes po,
Ganyan
may
ang
isa pong
parang mini boodle.
Yes po.
Okay.
Personal boodle,
Yes po.
diba?
Na good for, sa'yo lang, solo mo.
Correct,
wala
correct.
ka-
No sharing. Kasi sometimes you don't want to share.
Yes po.
One whole plate by
Go,
myself.
go. So,
this
take
is
your
the
pick
pastil.
muna.
And then
So,
what are beside that?
Yun po. So, ito po yung mga bago na. Ito po yung nag-start tayo. Chicken pastil.
Yeah, that's original.
Tuyo pastil.
Tuyo?
Tapos
I
ito
love
po yung dalawang bago natin.
Okay,
which is
ano
yung
yan?
beef pastil and yung crab pastil. So,
Crab.
itong crab pastil is
Wow.
100% crab meat po siya.
Oh, okay, okay.
Alright, so allergic ako sa shellfish. So, Mo, you wanna try
ayun
the
lang.
crab?
No, I actually want to try the chicken. I want to
Chicken.
try all,
Oh,
but I
try
want to
all,
try the
try
chicken
all.
because I've
Alright.
never had pastil.
Okay, sige,
So,
mauna ka,
this is my
mauna ka.
first time
Sige,
having chicken
go,
pastil.
Yes.
Pwede ba magkamay dito? Char.
Okay, so habang nagko-consumption shots ang aking two partners, tell us, no, you mentioned kanina, you have now 150 branches and you were able to achieve that in a year. That is so amazing.
Yes.
Grabe. So,
Thank you.
I bet it's a challenge to oversee, all these branches. So, anong ginagawa mo to maintain the consistency of the food in all these branches?
Number one po, ma'am, is mini-maintain po namin is yung commissary. Yung mga supplies namin, dapat ma-maintain namin siya na quality and lagi pong masaservan lahat ng franchisee. Number two po is meron po tayong mga admin na constant na tumatawag sa kanila, kinakamusta, ano bang sales, kamusta ba yung ano bang need na marketing nila, and ano pa yung mga bagay na gusto nilang i-add doon sa store nila. So, yun po. Pangatlo, ma'am, is syempre, yung constant na pag-innovate ng mga pastil na wala pa sa iba. Like, one step ahead ka lagi. Kasi, ma'am, nung nag-start kami nito, marami pong gumaya. Lalo na po itong boodle fight
talaga?
pastil.
Okay, okay.
Opo, so, lagi po kaming nag-meeting, like, na nag-experiment ng bagong pastil.
Okay.
Para, if may gagaya man ulit, okay, meron tayong handa para dyan.
So, this is one of the many businesses na sinimulan mo.
Yes,
May takoyaki business ka, may fried rice business ka. Bakit yung next step was pastil? Kasi syempre yung mga ibang offerings mo, ang ibang cuisine naman yun eh. So, paano ka nakarating dito?
Dahil, sir, yung may down moments din po kasi that time nung sa first 2 businesses ko. Tapos, bigla na-discover ko po si Pastil. Then, parang yun po yung chance ko na makabawi dun sa previous na 2 businesses. So, ito po yung parang, okay, lahat po ng natutunan ko dun sa 2 previous
Sa previous businesses.
dito ko po lahat ibubuhos.
Right.
And would you say this is your strongest business to date that you've put up?
Yeah, I mean, 150 branches, that's crazy.
Mahina lang yun. 8 yung simula niya.
But where is your main branch pala?
Tarlac.
In Tarlac.
Yes po.
Wow.
Sorry, Kapampangan.
Medyo lang po.
Medyo like
Medyo lang. Pero, okay, ba't ka nagsimula? You're 23 years old. Ba't ka nagsimula in terms of yung entrepreneurship journey mo? Kasi, syempre, iba siguro yung motivation mo in the start of your, well, yan nga, yung entrepreneurship journey mo.
Nung nag-start po talaga ako, sir, is first time kong nakaipon that time nung college.
Okay.
Tapos, main reason is na bigyan ko po ng regalo si father ko. Tapos, parang ano lang, ang sarap sa feeling na, okay, nakapag-give back agad ako at this age. Tapos, okay, gusto ko siyang gawin ulit.
Okay.
Tapos, second reason is, syempre, nung college, sakto lang po yung baon.
Right.
Hindi po ganun
Kaya nga,
siya.
Pastil lang yung kain mo eh.
Di ba, sir? Tapos, naiinggit ako sa mga kaklase ko na may, yung tipong nakakapag-milk tea.
Yung may
ano ko
extra.
Na yun, ulam rice ko na yun.
Correct,
so, sabi ko
correct.
So, yung nakakainggit kasi saktong-sakto lang yung sa akin. So, doon ko nag-start na, may in-start pa po akong selling shoes before. So, doon po ako nag-start, tapos nag-transition po ako to food.
Okay.
Tapos doon ko na po natutunan lahat.
Ang galing.
Wow, that's so inspirational. At 23,
at
grabe.
23.
At 23, I don't know what I was doing.
What were we doing when we were 23?
Definitely not thinking of a business.
Not thinking of, or the future. Exactly. We were just really like having fun.
Yeah.
So, Briko, of course, you have also, not your only business, may coffee shop.
Coffee, yes.
Oo, may coffee shop ka, may
I want
barber
to
shop
know which
ka.
Briko has.
Here.
Yeah, I want to try that coffee.
Yeah, of course. Pero for those wondering of how they can franchise, how they can reach out to you, how can they do so, and of course, how do you encourage them to do it? Ito sa Come To tayo.
Okay. Bali, sir, ito pong higop naman. Kaka-start lang din niya last 4 months. Then ngayon po, going 12 branches na rin.
12? In 4
Higop.
months?
This guy, we gotta talk to you. If you're in business, you gotta call Briko because
Man, what is your
expanding
secret?
like crazy. Passion, that's his secret.
Yeah.
Yun po. So, kung may mga gusto pong mag-franchise, yun po, lagi ko pong sinasabi, number 1, is check po nila kung ang franchise na yun is strong in terms of marketing. Kasi yun naman po yung first na mapoprovide ng isang franchisee. Pangalawa po, yung sistema po na kung anong meron yung franchise. Kung may tinatawag po na yung 4 po na hinahanap sa isang franchise.
Okay.
Which is yung system, marketing, tapos yung commissary, plus lastly po yung consistency. So pag po yun, pasok po lahat, yun po, franchisable po siya. So, lagi ko po nire-recommend na hindi lang po sa akin yung tignan din nila yung iba.
Iba,
Then,
yes.
kapag nakita na nila, pwede silang bumalik sa amin.
Right.
Kung okay ba.
So actually, we mentioned kanina na it's not just food that you're into. You also have barbershops,
Yes
correct?
po.
Wow. How many branches?
Isa pa lang po.
But next week it's gonna be like 10 or 20.
Yeah, I know.
Next month, apat na
When
sa
did it start? When did the barbershop start?
Last 2 months.
2 months pa lang naman kasi. Like, after a year, I bet mga
At
7
bukas yung opening ng bagong branch.
Yes! Kaya pala nandito na-invite tayo. But you know what? I'm curious. Paano mo na-balance yung time mo? You have so
I literally was just thinking that.
Yeah,
Like, how
work-life
do you do
balance. Diba?
it?
Like, how? How do you manage your time?
Secret lang po is...
Akala ko secret.
I know.
Hindi niya sasabihin.
Hindi yan sasabihin, no?
Ang secret po is, gumigising po ako lagi ng 5 a.m.
Parang kami lang.
Teka lang, wait.
Tutulog po ako.
I wake up at 4 a.m. Bakit parang hindi ako ganun kaswerte?
So, madalang...
We're swerte. Billionaire
Oh, yes,
channel.
true. Yes.
Thank
But
you.
150 branches. No. Okay, sige, go.
Yun po, lagi pong practice ko is kagising na 5 a.m. wala po talagang kahit anong sokmed.
No
So, diretso work.
social media.
No social media?
Diretso agad sa
Yes
work.
po. May 1 hour lang po akong inaalat sa akin para sa SOCMED. Siyempre para makapag-post, makapag-edit din. Pero kapag na...
But that's basically parang work lang din.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
You
So
need to have a
parang-
TED Talk. This is so inspirational.
Disiplina sa time management.
Yes.
Yung sekreto.
Sobra po. Sobrang time management.
We need that.
Alright, Briko, maraming salamat. Can you invite all our viewers to follow you wherever they
Yes
can?
po. You can follow me po sa Facebook, Ang Batang Negosyante. So, yan. Tapos, open for franchise ang Mi Pastil and Higop. And syempre, yung barbershop natin. Soon, open for franchise na yan. And magtatayo ulit tayo ng isa pa this year sana. Tapos, yun guys. Thank you po sa pag-invite
Thank you,
sa akin.
Briko.
Thank you, Briko, so
So, kung
much.
dumami yung mga franchisee mo after this episode, may commission ba kami?
Oo.
Yes po.
Yan! Okay. O, pag-usapan natin yan mamaya. Oo.
Naka-record
I
yan.
love it.
It's recorded. You
Yes.
cannot delete that.
I'm gonna make a reel mamaya.
Oo, sinabi niya.
You heard it here first, folks. Well, thank you, Briko. Thank you for the wonderful food and coffee. So up next, guys, we'll put the spotlight once again on social media's latest darling, my favorite, Mudang, the adorable baby hippo from Thailand that inspires a slew of memes. That discussion after a quick break. You're still watching It's a Beautiful and Hungry Day. Stay tuned.
It has no authorization.
We hope and pray that it will not rise.
Thanks for having me here.
An orchestrated
By myself, basically.
We always say that.
It depends.
A well-concerted effort.
Perhaps I can reiterate. My greatest beefsteak. Iba na iba pala yun.
I think it's great that they make it very interactive, so it's not just something you can take pictures of, but can also interact with like the installation, so that makes it extra fun. I think it's very aligned with the government's like overall agenda to go green and to be eco-friendly and to encourage like greater awareness amongst the public on sustainability kind of related matters. I think it's a good start for people to get to know a bit more about how we can play our part. And via this kind of interactive installations to get people a bit more interested to find out more.
Whether you have eyelight, I think the sustainable activity and movement is very important. So by incorporating it into the art piece, I think it's a win-win situation.
How would you like to see our problems with pogos end?
And the pogos.
Would you consider running for office in the future?
It would be hypocrisy to say no.
It is.
At that time, how much was your first pay?
If I'm not mistaken, it was like $120 per week.
Oh, wow. So before we say goodbye to you, you can take off your sunglasses so people can see you better. Always stay at the forefront.
Let's take a look at today's headlines.
Get to know the latest weather update and forecast with information to help us understand important aspects regarding our climate.
You're leading the charge of combating climate change, and you finally experienced it. More weather updates and stories about the environment, climate change, and disaster preparedness, where we'll stay together whatever the weather.
Weather HQ with Paolo del Rosario, 9 a.m. on BNC, the Billionario News Channel.
Welcome back. You're still watching It's a Beautiful Day. Now, the internet just can't get enough of Mudang. And no, when we say mu, that we're not talking about a cow, we're talking about Mudang, that Thailand's charming social media star who got millions of views over on TikTok. And the precious calf has inspired some memes online to prove it. Let's take a look. Here's a post by the pop monk on Facebook with a picture of Jesus Christ. Clearly, Mudeng. That says, minsan tayo parang tupa, pero kadalasan parang si Mudeng. The caption, buti na lang, mahal pa rin ni Lord. Alright, so over on X, formerly Twitter, the official Gmail account shared a post by username Aisha Made It. It captioned Mudeng's picture with, quote, "This is how your email finds me." The Gmail's account, social media, wrote in response, "Felt." On Facebook, social media site Complex Pop shared a meme inspired by Spider-Man, No Way Home. The meme references a scene from the superhero movie, Everywhere I Go, I See Her Face, but instead of Iron Man, it has an image of the lovable pachyderm. Complex Pop also writes, quote, "Mudeng, I love you." Finally, a post on X by a self-proclaimed stan account of the baby hippo has this photograph of a sobbing sports fan with camera, captioned it, "Mudeng's keeper every day."
I'm obsessed with Mudeng.
I want to be Mudeng's keeper.
I want to own
Can I adopt Mudeng?
Yeah, right? I want to own one. They're so cute. Every time I see him, nagigigil. I'm like, ah.
Well, like when Mudeng bites the knee of the trainer. And the way that Mudeng... we're showing clips of Mudeng right now.
They're so cute.
Oh, melting. My spirit animal.
And I love it. It's a pygmy hippo. And I think when everyone is attached to an animal, syempre yung education on the animal.
Yeah.
It's there, yung awareness.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
I had no idea. What is it called?
A pygmy.
Pygmy. Is that like a mini hippo?
Yeah, pygmy hippo. Yeah.
See, I learned something. I had no idea.
Mudeng, and of course, inspired a lot of memes. Actually, we wanted to do this a couple of days back as well, and we're not done obsessing over Mudeng.
I want to see how big they grow. Like
the
now
mom.
it's tiny. Not the mom.
Actually,
I
not
see
just the mom. Kanina on social media, I checked.
There.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Mudeng has 2 half siblings.
Yeah.
Not full half.
Okay.
I wonder
The
if they're
father
jealous.
was a player. And same dad, but different women. But they're spotlighting the sister actually, because they're saying the sister of Mudeng. I forgot her name. Mo something. Not me, Mo.
Mudeng.
You're Mudeng.
Pero Mudeng's sister though is more calm, so they're saying she's the more demure,
She's the more
mindful.
classy, mindful.
Yeah,
That's so
and then the
cute.
brother protects them though from the parang wild monkeys that go around.
Yeah.
So it's adorable.
So,
I'm on my way to Thailand.
Yung gusto ko may storyline na sila eh, no? They have a nice family dynamic going on. But Mudeng, I personally love the comedy skits that have come out about Mudeng. People pretend to be Mudeng and saying that Mudeng should walk.
That was so funny. That's the funniest time I've seen that one.
Why not? And of course, with Mudeng making the rounds online, you can only imagine siguro like what next animal friend we're going to have really take over social media. But then Mo, your favorite meme of Mudeng so far?
I don't know. All of them. I have no favorite because when I see all of them, I'm just dying. I'm cute. But there's some that reminds me of when Paolo eats.
Oh, yeah.
Oo. When I see Mudeng, parang kamukha ni Paolo.
I don't take offense to that. Ang cute kaya ni Mudeng. Sige, cute rin ako.
Siguro habang kumakain si Mudeng, may consumption shots din siya. But I also saw some cake shops. They make cupcakes of Mudeng.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Sana we can guess Mudeng,
May
no?
tinapay in the shape of Mudeng rin. Pwede rin.
Pwede.
And of course, we can. Actually, the only reason why we're extending this kasi we want to see Mudeng more. I don't know.
Can we guess him ba? I heard.
Yung sabi daw ni Direk,
Ano sabi ni Direk?
if you have a bread named after Mudeng, good Munay daw.
Ang benta, Direk, I love it.
Hindi ko alam kung bakit sinabi niya lang sa akin eh.
Munay.
Na good Munay. Good Munay. But of course,
This is my favorite topic in Bangkok so far.
Too much fun.
Mudeng is life.
Oh my gosh. And so with Mudeng making the rounds, kindly let us know, especially in most social media, because she's now Modeng.
I'm gonna change my Instagram handle not to Modeng.
Yeah,
Monique Tuzon.
what are your favorite memes? Of course, if you were to make bread named after Mudeng, is Munay the best we can do?
Mukbang.
Mukbang.
Oh, Monique.
Monique.
Good morning.
Monique.
Ayoko
Pwede na. And okay, with that, we'll wrap things up because we are devolving in this show. Maraming salamat. That's all for today. Thank you for joining us. Ako po si Paolo del Rosario. Keep smiling and stay awesome.
And I'm Asis-Carilo. Stay quirky, stay wonderful, and keep those good vibes rolling.
And I am now Monique Tuzon. Keep spreading those positive vibes, guys, and always remember to make every day a beautiful day.